do you have? Because I get a little excited about this. So, no, I'm just kidding. So, lead the way. We started in 2021. It literally started on my whiteboard right over here with just some bullet points. It started as, so 2020, it was my first year in office, kind of a mess for everybody in the community, not just public sector, private sector, and everybody. So we kind of got through 2020. In 2021, I really wanted to sit down and figure out something that I could give back to the community as the sheriff of Snohomish County. I am personally passionate about the youth. I've raised a bunch of kids already. I'm still raising kids. The youth in Snohomish County are very important to me. They're near and dear to my heart. So I wanted to do something where I could give back. I didn't know what that exactly looked like. So what I came up with, what we called it the Lead the Way program. It's very simple. It's leadership, encouragement, and direction. That's what LEAD stands for our youth in Snohomish County. So you could be a youth that's maybe involved in the criminal justice system, or not. You might just be a youth that's just kind of going through some tough decisions and things like that as they're growing up. We want to be there to kind of mentor them a little bit, help them with decision making. I see a lot of youth out there that a lot of youth don't have the family structure or the support, if you will, to help them through. Society's crazy these days. They're all on their phones, they're on social media. That's just not real life. That's what I tell my own kids all the time. And so we bring them in for 2 hours a week for 8 weeks, and it's a little bit of me talking. I co-teach with Tyler Ware, who is kind of a reformed criminal, if you will, and he's been down that road, but he's now a super successful young man. And so they get to see me standing up there in uniform. They see Tyler, and we just talk real stuff with these kids. Does it work with every one of them? Probably not, but we're just trying to plant seeds in them. As they grow up, they know they can reach out to us, and they do. I have learned, as we're in the middle of the second session, that if you offer mentoring or long-term mentoring to families, they're gonna take you up on it. And so it's a lot more work than I anticipated, but it's also work that I love. So we're in the middle of the second session right now. They'll graduate, I think it's on March 16th. We throw we celebrate their success. And then we don't just kick them to the curb and say, good luck with life. They leave with our phone numbers. We hope that we had developed relationships with them during the 8 weeks, and that will continue. And that has proven successful because our first session ended, I think, in September of 2021, and we're still contacting those families. I was with one of the families almost all of last weekend, just working through some stuff. So I'm trying to, when you offer mentoring, like I said, we're trying to, you have to stand by your word, or these kids see right through that. They're not dumb, they're smart. And if they don't think you're real, they will either call you out on it, or they're not gonna trust you. So we have to be real with these kids. But anyway, I'm super excited about the Lead the Way program. So we did a session in late summer 2021, finished the whole 8 weeks. We had 9 kids start and 9 kids graduate. I'm super proud of that fact because with the new program, you just don't know if you're going to keep these kids or not. We were able to. I thought it was super successful. This second one, we doubled in size. We have 18 kids. That's proven to be a challenge, and we're working through some stuff right now. But I think there's still value in what we're doing. So a lot bigger class. I would probably cut the class size down a little bit next time. But what we're just going to do is, I don't have like specific times in mind, but we'll probably finish this session in March and then probably have another summer session. As long as there's value in this, as long as we think that the kids are getting something out of this thing and that we can help some kids through just some stuff in life, then we're going to keep this going. 13 through 17 is our focus. Okay, I will make exceptions. We can't have adults with the juveniles. I don't want to go down that road. So if you're a little younger than 13, it's just a case-by-case basis. But 13 through 17, youth in Snohomish County, anyone and everyone. I don't want to turn anyone away. So it could be someone who has maybe had some real history, maybe some real criminal history, done some bad things. Our kind of theme one of the themes that we have is your mistakes don't define you. If you're willing to sit through this class for 2 hours a week, they will get something out of it. You're going to get to hear guest speakers. I guarantee you these kids would never hear anywhere else. And it is people who have been involved in our system. They have been to prison. They are now out and doing good for the community. We just want to paint a picture for these kids that you don't need to go down that road. Don't go to prison. Don't do these bad things, right? And I know that sounds very simple. It's not that simple. It's very complex. But we're just trying to paint a picture for these kids, let them know and see some real human beings that are in Snohomish County that have been down roads. Maybe these kids are going down, maybe they're not, and that they can still be successful. They don't have to go down these bad roads. And that's kind of what we're trying to paint that picture for them. And some of it is again, some of it is just planting those seeds. You know, one of the things we do is we hold the class at the Snow Isle Skill Tech Center on Airport Road in South Everett. They have 22 trade programs, they call it. So if you're a junior or senior in high school in Snohomish County, you can learn a trade. I don't know that everybody knows they have that option. I grew up here. I didn't know that. I might have heard about it, but I didn't know about it. And these trades are real. They teach you to where you can graduate when you're 18 years old and go directly into making a really good living. Wow. But not all the youth in Snohomish County know that. And it's hard to get into. I just learned, because we were just there last Wednesday touring, they have 1,600 applicants and only 1,100 spots for these kids. So the want is there to learn these trades, which I think it's just an option. We want to provide options for these kids. Sometimes college is the option for kids, which is fantastic. I support that. Some kids don't want to sit in the school setting for 4 more years. Well, we have trades to offer in Snohomish County. So again, we're just planting seeds for these kids and giving them options. So I'm a simple guy, so I kept the enrollment really simple. It's 1 page. 1 page is all. We just need a little bit of information, and it's on the Snohomish County Sheriff public website, the government website. You can go on there. If you just Google Snohomish County Sheriff and Lead the Way, it's the first thing that pops up. Click on it, talks about our program. We even have a short video of the first session so people can kind of see what it's about and if they want to participate or not. And then you can download the 1-page form. It comes in here. You can send them in whenever they want. It's kind of an ongoing thing. And then we will communicate with the parents or families when we're getting ready to start that next session.